You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Hi, everybody. Oh, man, if you could have heard me during that dead air space, I was going, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Oh, wow. It's a WHACK-A-DOODLE Wednesday. Hey, everyone. You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the RLMRadio.xyz site and lots of other RLM places. And, oh, my God, I am so whack-a-doodled right now. I was busy chatting. And then all of a sudden it got to the end and it's like, whoa, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, seeing as how I'm over here on Twitter, holy smokes, Batman, I got 3 more stalkers. I'm now at 353. Damn. I'm going to have to either hurry up at the getting around corners or just slow down and go, hiya, how you doing? Just to see if I can mess with them. And yes, I see, oh my goodness, now I see something from, is it Tropical Storm Harvey now? Damn, dude, Harvey, seriously, you're not supposed to be getting that much action. I mean, I don't know too many guys that get that much action that are named Harvey. Just saying. So, chill, dude. Stop dumping. Criminy Christmas. Or as one of my coworkers say, there's so much pee. Because, yeah, thanks, trust no one, for putting that mental image in my head. Truly appreciate that, you little turkey butt. Oh, well, let's see. So, Twitter, yeah. Thank you, Barman, and that effing site. And hey there, Jabberwocky. And also, let's see, who else was it that... there was some soul filing cabinets. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for sharing that. Truly do appreciate it, hon. Now I'm going to go away from Twitter because, yeah. I'm having enough trouble the way it is. I really don't need one more distraction. It's like, squirrel. Whee! Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close Twitter. Let's see. Fakey Book. Fakey Book. Hi, Catherine. I see you, sweetie. She's just doing, oh, hey, she's got a blanket fort and coloring books and shenanigans in Ireland. Whee! Thanks, Grimmy. Harvey Wallbanger, huh? Well, then apparently, so... That's what walnuts means. Catherine also says she must invest in a sturdy bed. Oh, I love that woman. She is just so crazy. Okay, over here on this effing site, let's see. Grimmy's over here. Thank you, Grimmy, for sharing that over here. I also see Gary L is posting stuff about Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, that old Harvey Wallbanger. He's the one with the walnuts. I see Bob Renner is over here as well. And looky there, Bobby Bain is here too. Hey, Bobby, how you doing, sweetie? I also saw the other day that Bo Diddy is heading down to some of the more ravaged areas in Texas. Seeing as how he kind of sort of knows what he's doing when it comes to the whole construction thing, he's going to help out with some of the cleanup and rebuilding. So, booyah to you, Bo Diddy. Way to go, hon. You the man. Over here in the corner pocket, I see Fluke is over here. Fluky, who is the barman of, well, one of the barmen over here in the corner pocket. I also see Kazoo beat me to the duck. Damn it. Damn it. And there's all kind of other people over here. And you know, we were talking about Harvey Wallbanger, or I was at least, and walnuts, and there's salty nuts over here too. Oh, there I go, having that mental image again. Shame on me. What's that, Catherine? Oh. Oh, Catherine, I can't promise behaving on the radio, but I will be good.
Yes.
I'm being naughty already. Okay, I gotta tell her. Oh, naughty already. She won't be shocked by that, trust me. She knows me. In any case, over here in the RLM, which is where you need to be if you want to give me static, or, you know, with Catherine, she just gives me static and I play along because she's just so damn fun. Oh, my crazy sister over there in Ireland. Over here in the RLM, I see Barman right up top. What? Wait a minute, Catherine, yes? Oh, hey, I told her I was being naughty already, and she's a good woman. Yeah, she know me too well. Okay, I also see Grimmy over here in the RLM. He is the RLM god, don't you know? Also, real quick, just heads up, because I saw this in the shout box over here on that effing site. You got a call from Solomon yesterday, and I missed it. Son of a gun, I'm going to have to check that out as soon as I get done this evening, because Solomon, I love Solomon. I miss Solomon. I am glad to know that he checked in. I hope everything is going well with him. Bless his heart. Oh, and thank you, Lochnar, for putting that over here in Crush and Run corner pocket. I appreciate that, honey. I'd give you a cybernetic hug, but my hands are kind of busy with my little rollerball mouse and my drink because I'm thirsty because I talk too much. Okay, back to saying, hey, I see the lovely Kate is here. Hey there, Kate. How you doing, sweetie? Hope everything is going well for you. But my flags, I'm scrolling up just in case you don't know. What are maca fries? Maca fries. Holy maca fries? Holy macanoli? That's like ravioli, only mackered. I have no freaking clue. Thanks for that bubbler, Rob Works, because I think I'm going to need it. Or maybe not. Oh, just as bad as being named Marvin or Kyle. Hey, I work with a Kyle who spells it with an I, and he thinks he's all that and an awesome and a bucket of awesome sauce too. So yeah, he's a bucket of something, and it's saucy, but it ain't awesome. It's more aromatic, if you ask me. In any case, he's a salesman. What do you get? You know, a used car salesman, no less. Damn, go figure. Alias D is over here. Hey, Alias, how you doing? I also see Asmo. I saw Asmo log back in earlier today, so it's like it is alive. Oh. Well, that's just awesome, Grimmy. I'm so glad he calls in. That's just sweet. And I'm glad to know that he's doing, well, at least he's doing okay enough to call in. Okay, let's see. Where was I at? Asmodeus. I saw him log in earlier. The lovely Beth Z. I shared a link with her earlier today, which I thought was rather fascinating. A little one that 2.5, I think she is now, and hasn't had any sugar yet. That's amazing. Of course, mama nurses and all that other fun stuff, but little one likes her veggies. And she hasn't had grains either. That would be tough on this old broad. I do like my bread and I do like my pasta, just saying. Whew. Oh, you can eat. Wow. Okay, my mind just went somewhere naughty. I know, you're shocked. Hi, Chalcedony. How are you doing, sweetheart? I also see Chloe. It's a single Chloe. Just one Chloe in the room. Wow. That's rather odd and unusual. Free Enslaved is here. Hi, Free. How are you doing? How's your fur baby doing? I hope he's doing Fang, right? Yeah, I hope he's doing good. I'm here, kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm whacked, but, you know, that's normal. IB Don C is here, and IB Don is going to have puppies. He's going to have puppies. I saw that in the chat earlier. I'm so excited. Puppies! I want to see pictures of puppies, Don. Just saying, because you know I'm a Grammy. I have to see pictures of babies. I also see Java Doctor 2 is in the house. Hey there, Java. How's it going in your household? And JJ's. Hi, JJ's. How are you, sweetheart? How's everything over there in Scotland? I hope nobody's blowing no smoke up your kilt, because that might be uncomfortable. Just saying. Juana Taco is here, and you know that does sound good. I haven't had supper yet. I got rumblies in my tumbly, but that's not what I'm going to have for supper, because I think as soon as Fur Baby's doing great. Yay! That is so awesome. I'm so glad. Fang. I love that name, Fang. I bet he's a badass, too. Okay, yeah, Juana Taco. Yeah, I was talking about supper. Oh, yeah, I got some brats, and I got some fresh sweet corn that's not GMO shit. This is some fresh sweet corn that's going to be going on the Barbie as soon as I get done this evening. So my podcast may be a little late this evening. Just saying, because I will be munching on some yummy grundage. I also see Meisterbrow is here. Hey, Meisterbrow, party! Getting ready to take him for a walk. He's cooling down. Out in the heat all day. Yeah, it gets warm down in your neck of the woods, don't it, hun? Although, North Force, I don't think gets very warm, so maybe you can send some of that heat up his direction. He wouldn't complain too awful much. I see the lovely Rain is here. Hi there, Rain. How you doing, sweetie? And RLM Fluke, the Vanna White of the RLM chat room. Don't you know? Who always sends the ducks out when I'm otherwise occupied, and then Sock beats me to him. And then when I try to explain, he goes, yeah, right, excuses. Well, I got a million of them. So there. Rob Works is here, who fired up that bubbler. Truly do appreciate that, Rob, because, yeah, y'all might need that to deal with me tonight, because, it's gonna be one of them nights. I also see Tip Bob is in the house. Let's see, Tip Bob. Tip Bob is, nope, there's another Bob. So, the first of the Bob twins. Hi, Trust No One. Thank you once again for that wonderful, and I do mean that in the most snarky of manner, wonderful mental image that you gave me about Harvey. All those other states getting sloppy seconds. Wow. May as well share that mental image with the rest of y'all, huh? He is very much a badass. Cool. It's the way my Bubba is. Bubba thinks he's badass as all get out. Until you have the ball. And then he becomes a slinky dog. And that tail wags his whole body. And he's like, she's got the ball. He's a Riri. Oh, well. Okay, fur babies are... What? Well, I gotta see this fur baby. Frumpy, what fur baby stuff are you sharing? Aw, Furbies. Those are Furbies. I remember Furbies. Never could get ours to do what everybody else was getting them to do. Maybe because I wasn't trying to teach it cuss words. That could be it. You never know. Of course, I had smaller children then, and I tried not to cuss as much. Now I don't have small children around, so I'm letting the cursing be free. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, yeah, Trust No One. Phantom! Hi, Phantom! Once again, thank you ever so much, darling, for the awesome intro that you did that I kind of reread, too, this evening. Yeah, I was really special because I was really distracted. Hi, Beetle! How you doing, Beetle? How's everything going over there on the northeast course? Course? Yeah, what is that? Coast. Yeah, Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. See, I told you I'm whacked today. Ben Chicken is here. Hi, Ben Chicken. I'm still trying to. Somebody told me who Ben Chicken was, and I totally brain farted it, and that's okay, because it's much better to brain fart it than to shit myself. So, hi, BTC Bob. How you doing? I also see Colfax 101. Hi, Colfax. How you doing? I'm still giggling about that Marvin and Kyle. I'll have to talk to Kyle about... Oh, I know a Marvin, too. I'm going to have to talk to those fellers. I might get myself in trouble. Actually, I don't know that there's any might about it, but oh well. Where am I at? BTC Bob, Colfax, Dimma! Hi, Dimma. Dimma always beats me to the ducks over in the corner pocket, but Dimma is a friendly duck grabber, so I like Dimma. Dorky Lynn! Hi, Dorky Lynn. How's your dad doing, sweetheart? I hope he's doing much better. Sending you lots of love and support, sweetie. I also see Frumpy is in the house. Hey, Frumpy. Wish I was Frumpy, but I'm not. I didn't get changed out of my work clothes, so I'm still being presentable. Damn it all. Jehovah One is here. Hey, Jehovah. Hey, honey. You know, you could kind of dissipate that shit you got going on down on the coast, because sometimes enough is too much, and I think this is way more than enough. Like in way too much, okay? Those people don't want to be soggy, 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 soggy. Cut it out. That's enough. Kozu is in the house, and Kozu's the one that beat me to the duck in the corner pocket. And yes, I'm whining, and I'm focusing on the ducks because I like my rubber duckies. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Yeah, you guys are just jealous because I bring the rubber duckies into the bath with me. Mental image time. I'm sorry. Not. Hi, Mary B. How are you, lady? How's everything down under? I hope you're having pleasant weather down there. Bot is in the house. Hi there, Bot. Closely followed by moi, 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 moi. I like that word, moi, moi, because it's fun to say. Hi, Poxified. How are you doing this evening, sweetie? I know you're not chatting and you look like you're away, but I'm saying hey anyway, because that's what I do. Pon Sauce is also here. And to round out the crew, the one, the only, the Duck Nabber, Sock Puppet. See how you are, you wascally wabbit. You know, it's wabbit season, not duck season. Just ask Daffy. So, okay, I'm done. I have been so frickin', I'm like busier than a cat covering up shit after it's ate something that gave it, well, yeah. And so I really have not had a chance to look at anything, to stick anything in my pocket or nothing, but, well, except for like last week. I did put a couple of things in, but wow. So I suppose I can find a few things to oh, hey, I was talking about blowing smoke up a kilt. Did you know that they really used to blow smoke up your ass? As a medical treatment. It's like, wow. And there's a picture of it there too, blowing smoke up your ass. Whew. I am so glad I live nowadays and not way back then, because, wow, just the thought of an enema is not pleasing to start with, but having someone blow smoke up my ass is really no. Besides the fact that what would happen if my ass started to talk back? Rocket fuel. Okay. Okay, this is over on allthatisinteresting.com. Oh, you're just blowing smoke up my ass is something that you might hear someone say when they think that you're just telling them what they want to hear. But in the 18th century England, blowing smoke up one's ass was an actual medical procedure. And no, they're not kidding, because there's an actual drawing here. You know, it's just like everything on the internet is true. Well, this is a drawing, so it must have really happened. Because nobody draws fake shit, right? Right. In any case, according to Gizmodo, one of the earliest reports of such a practice took place in England in 1746, when a woman was left unconscious after nearly drowning. Her husband allegedly took the suggestion of administering a tobacco enema to revive her, a practice that was rising in popularity at the time as a possible answer to the frequent local instances of drowning. I'm still trying to figure out how the ass bone is connected to the lung bone, but wow. Hey, honey, you look like you're almost drowning. Let me blow some smoke up your ass, okay? No, honey. Yeah. In any case, left with little choice, the man took a tobacco-filled pipe. I shouldn't laugh because it sounds painful. He inserted the stem into his wife's rectum, damn near killed him, and and blew a bunch of smoke up there. And as strange as it may sound, it reportedly worked. Of course, that hot embers of the tobacco leaf jolting the wife back into consciousness probably helped a little bit. But the practice grew quickly from there. So it's like, ooh, that would definitely, wow. I wonder if that's where lighting farts came from. Speaking of farts. Okay, we gotta play a little. Oh, I feel much better now. Okay, so where did they get the idea to use tobacco as a form of medicine from? Well, it's them there Native Americans that did it, you know, or as how does Hambo call them? Siberian Americans, because yeah, they supposedly came across that land bridge. The indigenous Americans who used the plant to treat a various amount of ailments invented what we refer to as the tobacco enema. I wonder if you could say, oh no, I would prefer cherry flavored, or make mine menthol because I want my breath on both ends to be minty fresh. I don't know. Apparently an English botanist, physician, and astrologer, what's that, Grim? Nicholas Culpeper borrowed from these practices to treat pain in his native England, with methods including enemas to treat inflammation as a result of colic or a hernia. Aha. Oh, there's another drawing of someone getting smoke blown up their ass and someone else holding their head. What's that, Free? The doctor would digitally stimulate a woman. Oh, if she was having oh, I know. I remember about that. Yeah. If women were having, and yeah, as if that would not make them more hysterical. Okay, I'm going to just move along before I get all embarrassed. Okay, Grimmy said when they blow pot smoke up your ass, that's where the phrase "I'm stoned off my ass" comes from. Oh, I wonder, is that what vapes were originally invented for? I don't want to know. Apparently, years later, English physician Richard Mead, or Dick Mead, would be among the earliest proponents of using the herbal enema as a recognized practice. and helped bring its use, however short-lived, into mainstream culture. That's because people realize that the backlash of that, pun intended, is because after getting one of those tobacco enemas, you know, the smoke blown up your ass, then people could tell when they were farting because they'd be walking along. You know, you have the walking poots and you're doing smoke signals at your backside. And, you know, that all them genteel ladies just really couldn't handle. I had the vapors. By the late 1700s, the method had become a regularly applied medical procedure. Woo! Mostly used to revive people thought to be nearly deceased. Usually drowning victims, because, yeah, putting smoke up your ass is going to pump that liquid out of your lungs. Sure, makes sense to me. Apparently, the process was so common, in fact, that several major waterways kept the instrument consisting of a bellows and a flexible tube nearby in case of emergencies. Oh my God.
You have to keep me off.
Woo! Wow. Man, my butt's puckering just thinking about this shit. Tobacco smoke was believed to increase the heart rate. Yeah, I think it would do that. Of the victim. And encourage respiratory functions, as well as dry out the insides of the waterlogged individual. Ah, okay. Making this method of delivery more preferred than breathing air directly into the lungs via the mouth, because, oh, that would just plain make sense doing that. Before the implementation of this official instrument, tobacco enemas were typically administered with the standard smoking pipe. Okay, who's going to use that pipe after it's been used as an enema? Oh, Lord. Wow. Now, I've heard of using corn cobs to wipe your ass, but using a corn cob pipe to blow smoke up your ass and then wipe your ass, I wonder if that's a dual-duty pipe. Whee! Apparently, this proved to be an impractical solution, as the stem of the pipe was much shorter than the tube of the instrument that would come later, making both the spread of disease such as cholera and the accidental inhalation of the contents of the patient's anal cavity. Oh, man. I would quit smoking. Oh, Jesus God. No, I don't want to puff pass on that. Thank you, no. Yeah, apparently that was an unfortunate yet common possibility. Possibility? No, I'm thinking likelihood. Wow. Oh, smoking with chunks. No, that's... Oh. Is that why they invented pipe cleaners? Apparently, with the tobacco enema's rise in population in full swing, London doctors William Hawes and Thomas Cogan together formed the Institute for Affording Immediate Relief to Persons Apparently Dead from Drowning in 1774, which they later shortened it to the Royal Humane Society, because trying to put all of that on the glass of a door, you wouldn't be able to see through the glass of the door. That's my story. It was a charitable organization that grants awards for acts of bravery in the saving of human life, and also for the restoration of life by resuscitation. Now the Royal Humane Society has to do with dogs, and I wonder if maybe there's some kind of correlation, because dogs like to sniff your ass all the time. So maybe if you blow smoke up your ass and the dog come and sniff your ass, maybe that's why dogs sniff asses, because they're thinking somebody blew some pot smoke up your ass. I know, I'm just maybe in a lot, but it could happen. Hell, they're blowing smoke up people's asses. Apparently, it's still in operation today and is now sponsored by the Queen of England, who was infamous for blowing smoke up people's asses. Oy. The practice of awarding life-saving citizens has been a hallmark from the society since its inception. Back then, anyone known to have revived a drowning victim was awarded 4 guineas, equal to about $160 today. Booyah! The procedure, of course, is no longer in use today. However, the tobacco enema had a good run during the 18th century, and its usage even spread to treat additional ailments such as typhoid, headache, and stomach cramping. Yeah, your stomach's cramping. Let's blow more smoke and air up there so we can really... That way when we sit on your belly, it just goes... Shard alert. Oh, wow. Apparently, with the 1811 discovery that tobacco is actually toxic to the cardiac system, however, the popularity of the practice dwindled quickly from there. Well... And yet now there's ever so much more that's getting blown up your ass that's even more toxic, and it's approved by the FDA. Go figure. Oy. Well, that was a lot of fun. No, I am not blowing smoke up your ass. Because, quite frankly, I don't want to reuse that pipe. What's that? Call you Mr. Bellows? I hadn't thought of that. Secondhand smoke exposure from an ass kisser, huh? Wow. Oh, free, and I hadn't even thought of blowing smoke rings. Human whoopee cushion. That's a good one, Colfax. Welcome, Gooberzilla. I think you timed that really good. Oh Lord. Well, I don't. Oh, what did the big chimney say? Okay, I got that now. Thank you, hon. Oh, wow. We're just all full of it tonight, aren't we?
Makes life much easier.
Y'all are crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I love you. Oh. Well, you could definitely tell what the difference is between an ass kisser and a brown noser by this, couldn't you? The one that was coughing would be the ass kisser. Or no, wait a minute. That could be the... No, never mind. Oh, my God. This is just... Wow. I can't... I was sharing it over on Fakey Book, and I got nothing to add to it. Because I'm like, I got nothing. You would definitely be able to tell if someone had had that procedure done, though. Yes. Oh, let's see. Wait. Oh, this would be a poot pass, wouldn't it? Okay. Wow. How fun. Okay, I got to go back to my pocket because I know I do have a couple other things in there that are just about as, yeah. Let's see. Where else did I have? A couple of really, really, really goofy, funny, wild and wacky. Maybe it was in the recommended because I did see some stuff the other day. Oh, normal Americans are bored by fake drama. Yeah, think? Huh. Amazon's trick or treat. Okay. I'm just not seeing nothing. Oh, text damaging the myth of the lonely genius nerd. Or the loner genius. Grammy, are you a loner genius nerd? Seeing as how you're grim nerd when we do the dork table? I think you are. This is from the NewYorkTimes.com. It was in my pocket recommended, so I thought it looked kind of, because I thought, Grimmy's a genius nerd. Is he a loner too? I don't know. Apparently, the Google engineer who was fired last week over his memo wrote that most women were biologically unsuited to work in tech because they were more focused on feelings and aesthetics than ideas. I don't know that I can really argue with that. And had a stronger interest in people rather than things. See, and I really don't find fault in that statement either. Although I don't really know what direction he was going with that, because, yeah, women do have a stronger interest in people that can give them things. I know some women like that. Apparently, many scientists have said that he got the biology wrong. But the job requirements of today's programmers show he was also wrong about working in tech. Oh, Grimmy, except for the genius part, nah, I beg to differ, honey. I think you're right up there. You may not be a Mensa member, but that's just because you told Mensa, really, you dumbasses want me in that group? Sorry. I could see you saying that, Grim. In fact, interpersonal skills like collaboration, communication, empathy, emotional intelligence are essential to the job. Yes, because you actually do have to kind of ponder what people will want, how they will use it, all that other fun shit. So yeah, I can kind of see that. The myth that programming is done by loner men who think only rationally and communicate only with their computers harms the tech industry in ways that cut straight to the bottom line. Apparently the loner stereotype can deter talented people from the industry. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it can. If you truly are interested in the tech industry, it doesn't make a shit and bit of difference what everybody thinks of that industry. You're going to go there anyway. Looks like it can also result in dysfunctional teams and poorly performing products. Really? Who in the hell come up with this shit? You know, Circles is quite the tech nerdy kind of gal herself, and she's very empathetic and very talented in other ways. So although I do think of people that do that kind of stuff as nerds, but it's a compliment in my books. Okay. I'm not feeling it with this one. It's just it takes a lot to live up to the blowing smoke up your ass article. It really does. Behind every great man is a woman telling him he's wrong. Really? Is that how that works?
Oh,
No. I usually go, are you sure about that? What's that? What is that, Gooberzilla? Moo cows. Moo cows. Is there an awful lot of cow shit going on there? Do you see how green that grass was? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, surround yourself with people who have issues, because people who have issues always have alcohol. That is true. That is true. My sister-in-law always has tequila, and I'm going to be visiting her, actually staying the night at her house. Well, hers and Choey's house. So, yeah, this could be very interesting. Damn it! I just missed the duck again. Son of a bitch. Hi, Nelson Dubois. I see you over here. You're huffing and blowing like a big bad wolf. Ah, okay. And you beat me to the duck. Damn it. Damn it all. Well, I'll share this over here in the corner pocket, because y'all are kind of nerdy, kind of smart people over there. Or at least technically smarter than I sure as hell am. That's for damn sure. I know who to call when something gets broke. That's about the extent of my smartness. Sometimes I retain just enough to be dangerous. Sometimes. And those are usually times that after I put to action just enough to be dangerous, I wind up using those numbers that I know and saying, "Help me." 'Cause, yeah, I pushed buttons and now I need someone that knows what they're doing. Oh, well. Let's see. What's going on? Oh, speaking of Brother Joey. What, Joey? I see Joey is making a comment. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. What? Excuse me. Proof things have not progressed? Oh no, things do not progress. What is that? Oh. Okay, Gooberzilla, I gotta see this. Ah! All them cop cars for one cow. One cow. Yeah, well, you know, it takes a battalion, apparently. Ooh. For those of you in Texas, or those of you with family in Texas, a friend of mine, Les Cates, just shared that Interstate 10 linking Louisiana, Texas is underwater. All roads in and out of Beaumont, Texas, underwater. No way in or out, at least not via roads. So if you don't got a boat, you ain't getting in or out. Damn it all. Damn it all. Harvey, enough already. You shit. Okay, let's see. I will go back over here. I guess, seeing as how I'm talking about shit, let's go to a shit one, shall we? I did find this one over the weekend, I think, from yesimright.com. I don't see the... No. What's the deal with all these frickin' websites now wanting to send you notifications or, you know, find out where you're from or all this other fun shit? It's like, kiss my ass. If I want your newsletter, I'll give you my email. Other than that, no, don't send me no damn desktop notifications. Don't send me this other shit. Cut that crap out. Because every time I go to a website that does that, if it's something I'm interested in, I'll finish reading it. But then I'll, like, no, ain't going to that one again. Kiss my ass. And then I clear my cache. So, I'm sure my malwares is getting a hell of a workout. In any case, liberal middle school teacher forces her students to apologize for being white. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Tell the children that they have to apologize for an immutable trait. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Apparently, racial sensitivity is all the rage these days in educraption. And it's practically the fourth R after reading, writing, and arithmetic, which I want to know who in the hell come up with the 3 R's, because just because those 3 words have an R in them, obviously they had spelling issues way worse than mine. Oh well. Somewhere along the way, telling people that they need to focus on the racial differences and artificially inflate or deflate one race over another became just as important as the multiplication table. And to those people, I want to say, who's the racist in the room? Because those that bring race into every single corner of your life, those are the racists as far as I'm concerned. It's race related. No, it's not. Take a pill. Apparently, the social justice brainwashing has been apparent in college for years, you think? But it's now filtered down to the younger and younger audiences. And do you know why that's happened? Because those teachers were in college during those years, and they regurgitated all that nonsense, and now they are forcing your children to regurgitate it. Parents, time to step up and say, kiss my what? One would think that middle schoolers might be exempt from this particular overt display of liberal agenda, but I guess Hillary's village wants to give you a hand teaching your kids their place in the world. My children's place in the world is where I deem it is, or, well, hello there. Somebody's out there playing around on a four-wheeler. Shithead. In any case, my children decide their place in the world along with me. Well, I helped decide until they became of age, and then it's like, get your ass out there since you know so much, and come back and tell me just how wrong I was. Yeah. Apparently, a middle school in North Carolina was caught with their hand in the politically correct cookie jar in a big way, and the outrage they received is much deserved. Allegations that a middle school teacher forced several students to stand and apologize for their white privilege have rocked a North Carolina school district. Oh, where is this teacher? Somebody needs a single finger salute. Like a double dose of it. And pull your kids out of that school. Homeschool. First, reported by the American Lens during a meeting at the Rockingham County School Board last month, a woman named Farron Wilkinson made the troublesome accusations against a teacher from Western Rockingham Middle School. The teacher caused some of her students to stand up and apologize to their students or to other students based on their unequal opportunities of education. Really? I'm thinking the only reason there's unequal opportunities of educraption in your classroom, teacher, is because of your bias and your inability to teach the children something that's actually usable. Oh, but that's just my thoughts. Sorry, never mind. Actually, I'm not really sorry, but So, apparently, I would like to know how our school can allow an educrapture to humiliate, bully, and degrade students. This is not a matter of race, but a matter of teacher using fear and embarrassment of children to satisfy her own personal anger or beliefs. Which, yes, if this teacher is not tenured, fire her sorry ass. And if she is tenured, there's got to be something you can do about that shit, because if it's not part of the curriculum that y'all hold up there, as in we must teach, we must stick to this curriculum. Well, if that's not part of the curriculum, then darling, you just violated your contract. See ya, bye. Feel free to correct me if you disagree, but I thought that singling people out because of their race and making them do things that they don't want to do is what started this racism issue in the beginning. Yeah, wow, ooh, darn it. Someone actually saying, what, truth? Huh? Telling a person that they have something wrong with them because of their ethnicity, of their birth, seems like exactly what these social justice warriors say is wrong with America. That's what's called reverse racism. And yet, they're trying to tell the white kids that they're inherently broken because they were born white. So, apparently the Lens reports that, American Lens was also told by one parent that the incident was more specific than Wilkinson stated. According to that parent, the teacher forced her white students to stand in front of the class and apologize to the minority students for their white privilege. American Lens contacted Stephanie Ray, the principal of Western Rockingham Middle School, and asked for comment on the alleged white privilege incident. Ray indicated no such incident happened. Ah, deny, deny, deny. She's in denial. Honey, denial is a river in Egypt. Watch out for the crocodiles and the aladiles. In regard to your additional requests, I cannot speak on any individual. However, any allegations brought to our attention are investigated thoroughly, and proper disciplinary action is taken if needed. Again, I cannot speak regarding specific individuals due to personnel law. There's their little hidey hole. However, the particular incident you asked about was unfounded to happen at our school. Why? 'Cause the teacher said, "Nuh-uh." Yeah. I guess there's a chance that a bunch of middle schoolers got together and figured out exactly what conservative or just not insanely liberal parents would be horrified about, and then decided to get their stories in line and get their teacher in trouble. That seems way more plausible than the school district is trying to cover their own faults, claiming both that it never happened and that if it did, they deal with it in-house. And if you'll buy that, they'll throw the Golden Gate Bridge in for free. Kind of like an Obama phone. It's free. Nope. What? What? Did that ducky not want to be friends? Yeah, well, you know what, Nansen? Everyone is a teacher. That's the problem. Nobody really understands it. Everyone is a teacher and everyone is a student. Because we're all setting examples one way or t'other. Let's see. Water is safe. No. Water is not safe. What is that? Military and FEMA take over Kingwood. Stop civilians from help. Well, you can't have civilians helping in rescue missions because then they make the other ones look bad. You know, it's kind of like when Hurricane Sandy hit on the East Coast and they had all of these volunteers showing up. And, the volunteers were going to outshine FEMA, so FEMA took everything that the volunteers brought, and, it went to shit. Because, well, FEMA got a hold of it. Assholes. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Catching up here. What's that? Grandiose plans, libtards, and robotoids. Oh, they have some really, really interesting ideas, Gooberzilla. Not ones that we want to implement, but yeah, they do have. Let's see. Ah, well, that's awesome, Nenson. Nenson says he pushes buttons too to make things happen. I push buttons and things that I wasn't really intending to happen. 'Cause I'm just really good like that. I'm finally catching up on the chat over here in the corner pocket. In case you're wondering. Okay, I got to put this over here on this effing site as well. Dang. An hour has gone by already. It just flies when you're having fun. Or picking on libtards. Or whatever else. Okay, let me find the other steaming pile that's got flies. I need the steaming pile with flies. There it is. I have nephews that have been to college that say all it is institutions of indoctrination. And they didn't even go to liberal colleges. No, Travis, you're not the only one that thinks all of these gifts are stupid. I think so too. Okay. Scrolling, scrolling. You know what? I'm just going to have to go and check out some of my other links. That's all there is to it. Oh, hey, this is kind of inappropriate considering all that's going on down on the coast. It's a meme over on Minds. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean, and if a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Which, okay, it does kind of sort of become, it's a little murky in that area, and you may want to kind of watch out, like down in the Gulf Coast area right now, because what a lot of people are not talking about, or maybe they are, I'm not sure, but one thing we were discussing at work today was that all of those cars in the car lots that have water up, to the roof of the car, all of the fluids that are leaking out of those vehicles and getting into that water, yes, it will eventually get dispersed and dissipated, but in the meantime, that is not necessarily healthy water to be trudging around in. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that maybe a lot of people really haven't stopped to think about with a lot of that crap down there. It's bad enough that it's flooding, but all the other stuff that's getting into that water, ugh. It's yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. I am going to go check out Oopie, because I haven't been there for a while. So let's see what's up with Oopie. Okay. You know what? It's not just people. That rescue. Apparently hippos want to get in on the act as well. Over here on UPI.com, a hippo rescued a wildebeest from a hungry crocodile. Huh. A couple visiting a South African national park captured the moment a pair of heroic hippos came to the rescue of a wildebeest that was being attacked by a crocodile. There is a YouTube video that was posted on this, and it shows in the Kruger National Park a struggling wildebeest trying to escape from the crocodile, which has its jaws clamped down on one of its legs. The croc works for several minutes to drag the wildebeest into the water as it struggles in vain to escape from the predator's powerful jaws. It's showing clear signs of exhaustion and appears to be done for when a pair of curious hippopotamuses swim up and start observing the situation. Then the hippo suddenly rushed to the croc, causing it to drop its grip on the wildebeest's leg and allowing the would-be meal to escape. Cool. I know I have ruined the whole plot line for you. Sorry. But if you watch it, then you'll get to see the dramatic action. I'll have to watch it later. Beetle! I see you. What's that? Oh. Had to delay an execution because of the hurricane. Is that because they don't... What's that, Goober? Oh, yeah, I know. They are desecrating the graves of the dead. Not just statues. I know those ever so tolerant people. You know, it's kind of like they go on and on and on about, I have a constitutional right. You know, people do not understand that constitutional rights are not granted to you by the Constitution. They are supposedly guaranteed to you. The Constitution stipulates places where, as the great Gandalf said, the government shall not pass. As in, no way, you do not touch these things because these are inherent rights and you cannot take them away. And these people don't understand that if they claim to have an inherent right, then everyone has that right as well. You know, none of this, oh, I'm the only one with this special right. I'm the only tolerant one in the crowd. No, when you start claiming that you're the only tolerant one in the crowd, you're just exhibiting how intolerant you are. And I will admit, I can be very intolerant of asshats. And I have a tendency to let them know just how much of an assholio they're being. And if they don't like it, tough patooties. But I get so tired of these people going out. I saw something the other day about digging up a grave of like a 12-year-old child. It's like, really? Seriously? You ass munches. Ay. And yes, I did go into a vulgar medical procedure from over 100 years ago. But it was funny, free enslaved. It really was funny. Okay. I got to check out this other one real fast. Because it's Powerball. Oh! I won money on Powerball. I won a whole $11. Because when it was really, really high, I bought one of those Fast Fives is what they call it here. Where you get 5 tickets for $6. In any case, when I checked them earlier today, I'd won $11 on those 5 tickets. So, hey, bonus round, made money on the lottery. Booyah. Okay, so, and the reason I'm saying that is because over here on Oopie, a Maryland clerk's error leads customer to $50,000 lottery prize. Sweet! How'd that happen? Apparently, a Maryland lottery player who asked the store clerk for only one Powerball ticket said the worker made an error that led him to winning $50,000. The 27-year-old man, whose name was not released, which I wouldn't want my name released either, told Maryland lottery officials that he was shopping August the 9th at his local Weiss Markets when he asked the clerk for a Mega Millions ticket and a Powerball ticket. I only asked for one ticket each for one game of Mega Million and Powerball, the winner said, and the cashier gave me 2 games on each ticket. I'm grateful that she did, as the second game on the Powerball ticket was the winning one. Cool! The man said he and his wife plan to share their newfound wealth. We feel blessed to have won, and we will pay it forward to the Shriners Hospital for Children, which is very near and dear to our hearts. They've done amazing work, and we are grateful for how they have touched our lives. And we will also use some of the winnings to purchase our home in the near future. Cool! How awesome is that? And yeah, I do kind of sort of like the Shriners Hospital. That is one of the few actual charitable places where I would probably give money to. What? Okay, put this over here on the winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's actually what I said too when I found out I had winners. It's like, booyah! And you bet your sweet Bippy I reinvested. Because that's how I roll. And I'll probably take about 3 weeks to check them. Because I'm a little slow when it comes to checking them. Just saying. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Wee-haw. I'm just going to close that. So, No YouTube Day, September the 29th. Really? Hey. That's over here on Minds. Which, yeah, I'm getting really tired of YouTube deleting videos that I had saved at different little queues that I have. It's like, you assholes. I saved that for a reason. I really like that video, and now it's deleted. Butt munches. And no, I don't download them onto my computer. I should. There's a couple of them I really, really wish I would have. But, yeah, wish in one hand, shit in the other. Okay. Oopie's just full of fun stuff. Apparently, up in North Dakota, a pilot airdrops a sandwich to a hungry friend in the North Dakota field. Cool. This happened on the 29th, which is yesterday. A North Dakota man flying his small plane helped out a hungry friend by airdropping a Subway sandwich to the farmer's field. Wow. Subway delivers? Cool. Although I don't really care for Subway. I prefer Jimmy John's because I like the Jimmy John's bread. But Nathan, okay, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that last name, said in a Facebook post last week that he was flying home to Langdon from a dentist appointment in Devil's Lake when he decided to help out his friend Mitch Worth, who had amassed quite a hunger while swathing canola in the field near Munich. And yes, in North Dakota, there are people with planes, and it's faster to travel to because, yeah, big distances up there between things. Apparently, there was a photo taken of his cockpit showing him holding a plastic bag containing a Subway melt care package and warning Worth that it was coming your way. He shared a video from Worth's point of view showing the sandwich bag landing just feet away after being tossed from the plane. Cool. That was a good shot. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Nice shot, says the text on the video. And he had to fly to Devil's Lake for a dentist appointment in the morning and figured, I better help out and drop a meal to a hungry buddy on my flight back home. Was still warm when he got it. Which that is kind of funny. How cool. Although I'm not real sure I want to have plastic bags dropping out of the sky at me. Because Lord only knows what could be in that baggie. It could be doggy poop collected from someone. That would be the modern day equivalent of putting a bag on someone's doorstep, lighting it on fire, and then ringing the doorbell. What's that? 2 nuclear reactors. Why do we still have nuclear reactors? That is just so dumb. Just so dumb. Okay. Let's see. Alligators in Texas. No, really don't want to go there. Don't want to think about that. Let's go see what else I might have. Some of the other sites I don't go to very often. How about Mad World News? How's that sound? Go check that craziness out. What? Okay, from madworldnews.com. Just because it has Maxine Waters. That's the only reason I'm there. Because she's like, I got to see what's going on with her. Patriots show up at her mansion and give her a nasty surprise from Sheriff Arpaio. Oh, really? 2 of my not-so-favorite people. Maxine Waters just got some really bad news because apparently Patriots showed up at her $1 million mansion protesting her crazy Impeach 45 campaign. But that's not all. They also had a nasty surprise for Auntie Maxine from none other than the former sheriff of Maricopa County, Joe Arpaio. Yep, Sheriff Joe's nasty surprise for the Congresswoman of California is something that she will never forget. And you don't want to miss this. Okay, what is it? You're building up this. The suspense is killing me. Apparently, Maxine Waters was at the 82nd Founders Anniversary celebration of the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People on Saturday. Tell me how that's not racist. Mad Max was spewing the nuttiest conspiracy theory yet, rambling on about impeaching POTUS Trumpelstiltskin, but she wasn't stopping there. Somehow, she thinks she will then take out Vice President Mike Pence, and then everything will be fine. It'll be fine, just fine. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Yeah, obscure movie reference there. According to Breitbart, Auntie Maxine said that then there are those who say, what if we impeach him, as in Trumpelstiltskin? What about Pence? Oh, God. Talk about out of the frying pan into the fire. So what do you mean? What about him? We go after him because we think that not only can we connect the dots, and Mueller, who is our special counsel, will be able to connect the dots. Oh, Pence may have some involvement in this too. And so don't think that somehow if we get this president impeached, we're going to be stuck with Pence because we can't do anything about it. Yeah, all right, Maxine. Maxine doesn't seem to know that she's not in line to be POTUS after Pence. But that's not the only bad news she's facing. While she was giving the incoherent speech in Durham, protesters were at her Hancock Park mansion, and they were there with Omar Navarro, who was running against Waters in November of 2018. Navarro grew up under the rule of poverty pimp Maxine Waters, living in her district his entire life. His candidacy is getting quite a bit of attention ever since Mad Max started her Impeach 45 campaign. And patriots hate Waters and her lies with a vengeance. Okay, so I'm still waiting. Oh, Navarro's got Sheriff Joe endorsement. I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing. That might be a kiss of death. You know, kind of like when Dangleberry gave his endorsement for a lot of people. That was really kind of sort of a kiss of death for those people. Apparently, Navarro was there to give Maxine a nasty surprise from Sheriff Joe. Sheriff Joe, a former Arizona sheriff, gave his endorsement to the 43rd Congressional District candidate Omar Navarro. This is from KABC, a leftist news source. Of course, implied that Arpaio was racist, which makes no sense since Navarro himself is Hispanic. And you know, if you see racism in everything, I'm thinking you're the one that's the racist. Once again. So, how is Sheriff Joe a racist? How is he all these things that they're saying he is? Well, he's not that. He's a great man. Okay, he's a great man. Yeah. Well, how do you spell great? Grate? He's a good man, and a good man who is tried by the liberal system which tried him. Thank you, Navarro, for your political brown-nosing, ass-kissing, depending on how much depth perception you have. The media apparently wants to smear Arpaio. Oh, it's not going to take a whole heck of a lot to smear him. And that kind of racist buffoonery is expected by the liberal media. They hate that their new liberal darling, Auntie Maxine... Really? She's a liberal darling? Wow. These people really are scraping the bottom of the barrel, aren't they? Because she's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, like she's that tool that's been laying in the back of the shed that nobody's paid any attention to for quite a few years because she really didn't work right in the first place. And she's a little on the rusty and dull side. And then you stop and think about all the people that voted for her. Wow. They're those ones that look at that tool and go, wow, that's a really good tool there. Mm-hmm. Aye. Apparently, Representative Maxine Waters has been reborn at the age of 78, emerging as a folk hero to the anti-Trump resistance for her repeated torching of the POTUS. Alrighty. She's a little bit wrinkledy to be reborn, but okay. Someone needs to iron her out just a little bit. Apparently, even left-leaning sites can't deny that Maxine's checkered political past. Yeah, she does have one. The report goes on, from the glowing coverage and partisan praise, you'd barely detect that just a few years ago, the veteran California Congresswoman was dubbed one of the nation's most corrupt elected officials by the Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington for her role in pushing a bailout of banks tied to her family. Yeah, San Fran Nan was involved in that too, wasn't she? The Botox biatch. Apparently the bank in question was actually tied to Maxine's husband. And if that's not bad enough, what has she ever done to help her own constituents? Not a damn thing. No, because she's in it for the money, 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 money. Money. She's crazy. She's a crazy woman, I tell you. I know, because when I look in the mirror, I see a crazy woman, so I know how to recognize it. She takes it to the dark side. I take it to the whack-a-doodle side. Apparently, the 43rd District is infested with gangs, and Mad Max has protected gang members in the past. After the LA riots of 1992, Waters openly supported and partied with the thugs who pummeled truck driver Reginald Denny with bricks because, well, you know, he was born with lighter skin, and so therefore he was inherently evil because, you know, all that privilege. He got beat with the better bricks, don't you know? Yeah, she's a real piece of work, and those who live in her district are tired of living in a crime-ridden area. So if Maxine Waters is defeated in November, it will be celebrated across the nation. I don't want to celebrate with Joe, though. Sorry. Don't want to celebrate with Sheriff Joe. And yeah, I hadn't really thought of her or heard of her being called the poverty pimp, but yeah, I'd love to see that woman topple. I would well, merely because she's an incumbent, number one. She's just dumb. She really is. Yes, free enslaved. I agree wholeheartedly. She should share a cell with Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Talk about double dose of corruption. Darwin Awards? Grammy shared Darwin Awards. Must go to the Darwin Awards. What? Okay, is that a video, Grim? Don't drink on top of a roof. Well, duh, even I know that. What? Don't give me this shit. Damn it. Oh, well. Poo-poo. So, was that very... Nope, that wasn't very long. I can share that over here. JJ's went to bed. Night-night, JJ's. I hope you rest well and have pleasant dreams, hon. And I hope the little gnomes iron your kilt for you. Those pleats are very important, don't you know? Okay. Dun dun dun. We'll just do that one. Okay. I'll just go back to the home page on this. No, I don't want to look at Maxine Waters again. She's just ack. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Debbie does just about everyone, and not in a fun way. Apparently, investigators uncover incriminating evidence that could finally put Wasserman Schultz in jail. Okay, could, might, almost, kind of, sort of, possibly, maybe. Seriously? Because what was that I saw about the FBI earlier today? They refuse to release those documents on the Freedom of Information Act request because there just isn't enough public interest in Shitlery's whole debauchery with her emails and servers and all kind of other crazy crap going on. So no, we don't have to release those. Besides, those are personal emails. Excuse me. If she used any kind of government equipment while she was emailing or reading any of that shit, she just lost her personal card. Nah. Okay, Mad World, you're pissing me off. Because I really... I don't want to hear about a lot of might, maybe, almost, kind of, sort of, possibly shit. World News. Oh, I went over to newspunch.com. I haven't been there in forever. And apparently a Japanese deputy PM says that Hitler had the right motives. Hansel? Should I make your day? Hansel? Taro Aso sparked outrage both at home and abroad with the U.S.-based Simon Wiesenthal Center saying his remarks were downright dangerous. Okay, there's something about free speech. You know, it's not there for just a flowery little talking to the choir speech. It's also there for stuff that you find absolutely reprehensible. Because once you start saying that someone else doesn't have a right to say something, you just took away your right to say something that they might find deplorable. So, just saying. Aso apparently told a meeting of his faction of government, the Liberal Democratic Party, I don't question your motives to be a politician, but the results are important. Hitler, who killed millions of people, was no good, even if his motives were right. Now I'm curious. What were these motives? Apparently, he has now retracted his statement, saying he intended to stress importance of achieving results. So now it's not the motives, it's the results. Okay, gotcha. That's kind of like Shitlery. Well, you know, she really didn't have the intent because she just isn't technologically savvy. In other words, the FBI is saying she's a total dumbass and she's not smart enough to know that, you know, when you start putting that shit out there all over the place, just anybody and their dog can hack in and get that information. That's pretty much what the FBI was saying about old Shitlery. And, yeah. Motives. Yeah. She did. We really can't judge her on her motives. Yeah. let's see that the next time you go to court and the prosecution says, well, your motives were, even though you didn't do something, well, you were motivated to. Nah. Apparently, at the Simon Wiesenthal Center, a global human rights organization that confronts anti-Semitism, hate, and terrorism, said Aso's comments could spoil Japan's reputation. As if Japan really gives two shits. This is just the latest of a troubling list of misstatements, and they are downright dangerous, the center's head, Rabbi Abraham Cooper, said in a statement Tuesday. Well, if Israel wasn't such a bunch of douchebags, this whole Palestine shit, and y'all saying that, Palestine isn't really a real place, so we can just move in. And, well, you have houses where our ancestors thousands of years ago roamed and dug shitholes, and so now you have to move because we claim it as ours. That's pretty much the mentality going on down there, peeps. But back to this. Apparently these words damage Japan's reputation at the very time when all Americans want to show their solidarity with Japan, our sister democracy and ally, following the missile launch from Kim Jong-un's North Korea. Oh yeah, I knew the little North Korean whack job would get brought into this somehow or another. Kazunori Yamanoi, that sounds like, yeah, I'm annoying. Oh well, the chairman of the main opposition Democratic Party's Diet Affairs Committee. So their Democratic Party has a Diet Affairs Committee. Do we have one of those over here in the USA? I'm just curious because we got an awful lot of fat politicians. Yeah, they're living fat off the hog. That's for damn sure. That's all them pork barrel projects. That's what that shit is. In any case, this individual said that Aso's remarks were a serious gaffe. Really? How much sake did he have to drink before he said that? A lot of times when you have a wee bit too much alcohol, all kind of honesty starts falling out of your mouth. Or at least what you really think, but you don't want to say in polite company. But yeah, after a few adult beverages, it just kind of falls out. Doesn't fall out in a pretty way either. Apparently the comment was extremely shameful as one made by a cabinet minister. I cannot help but question his competence as a minister. Really? Wow. Have you listened to San Fran Nan, honey? Or Maxine Waters? Or hey, there's like 525 of them over there in D.C. that are a real hoot. And I'm sure you would start questioning their competence as well. And then you would start going, wow, if these are the best of the best, can you imagine how ignorant the rest of the country is? Yeah, I can. I have a very vivid imagination. Apparently on Wednesday, Aso was forced to issue a statement saying, I raised an example of bad politician. I'm a very bad politician. It is regrettable that the comment was misinterpreted and caused misunderstanding. It is clear that Hitler was wrong in his motive, too. I want to retract my comment because it was inappropriate to cite him as an example. Oops. Well, shucky darn. You had a verbal faux pas. He was a very bad politician. What's that? September 1st, we're going to have a whiz by. There's so much pee. There was so much pee. What is that, Grammy? A big asteroid is going to be a wizard? That's like the Hershey Squirts, isn't it? I don't know that I want to be outside on the 1st. That's Friday, isn't it? Oh, man. Thanks, Grim. This is from the rawstory.com. Largest asteroid in a century to whiz by Earth. September the 1st. Dun dun dun. Oh, this is according to NASA. Ah, so it must be true. Apparently, it will be at a safe but unusually close distance of about 4.4 million miles. Wow! I'm going to feel the breeze, I tell ya. Or 7 million kilometers. Yeah, like NASA knows what they're talking about. The asteroid was discovered in 1981 and was named Florence. Oh, see, you just pissed off Florence. That's all there is to it. She's going to do a whizzer on you. Oh, apparently it was named after the famed 19th century founder of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale. Ah, because you can only see her at night, and as she whizzes by, it will be causing a gale. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Florence apparently is the largest asteroid to pass this close to our planet since the first near-Earth asteroid was discovered almost a century ago. So she's the largest since the other one. Okay, so she's bigger than the other one. Big woo. It's all in how you word it, peeps. It's one of the biggest asteroids in the Earth's vicinity, and it measures 2.7 miles wide, or about the size of 30 Egyptian pyramids stuck together, which it would be really cool if that's what it was 30 Egyptian pyramids. Okay, which Egyptian pyramids are we talking about here? Because they do have quite a few of them over there. Are we talking about the Great Pyramid, or are we talking about those little pyramid wannabe things? You know, it makes a difference. So, while many asteroids have passed by closer to Earth than Florence will be on September 1st, that's Friday. It's a Freaker Friday. Don't you know? Freaky things happen on Freaker Friday. All of those were estimated to be smaller. Okay, so they really don't know. They're just kind of estimating. It's a guesstimate, but it's a really good educated guesstimate. So you should believe us because we're NASA, and we know things about asteroids and hemorrhoids. We always get those two confused. Scientists plan to study the asteroid up close when it passes using ground-based radar. Ooh, in California and Puerto Rico. Those are quite a ways away from each other. So, why is there no... Hey, Puerto Rico, is that the Mexican radio? Huh. Apparently, the resulting radar O'Reilly images, will show the real size of Florence and also could reveal surface details as small as about 30 meters. Wow, so they will be looking on at the pimples on her backside even. That's a little rude. Just don't blow any smoke up her ass, because you never know what direction she might take when she releases that. Apparently, this pass will be Florence's closest since 1890, and the closest it will ever be until after 2000 or 2500. So it's the closest that it will ever be until why? All right. You know, none of us are going to be alive in 2500. So why in the hell do you even put that ever be until? And it's not like anybody's going to be looking back on the internet. Well, maybe they will, and they'll go, God. Can you believe these people listened to NASA way back then? Jeez. They really were dumb. They thought everything on the internet was true. Apparently, did you know that asteroids are small, natural, rocky bodies that orbit the sun, as opposed to larger rocky bodies that we affectionately refer to as Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars? Yeah. Larger asteroids even have collisions with Earth, but they are rare. Grimmy, is that what you were talking about? Maybe next year, honey. 2018 is the new elections. So 2018, there you go. About every 2,000 years or so, a meteoroid. A meteoroid. As if imagining an asteroid that looks like 30 pyramids isn't hurtful enough. Now I have a meteoroid as well. Okay. Oh, but those are just little bitty because they're the size of a football field. That's just a baby. Those hit the earth and they cause significant damage to the area. Although, I don't know that they could do near as much damage as what you assholes are already doing to the earth. But hey, that's because it's science, and nuclear energy because we need it. Because, yeah, there's nothing like 0 point energy out there or any of that other shit that Tesla talked about. No. Finally, only once every few millions years, an object large enough to threaten Earth's civilization comes along. Yeah, well, I'm wondering when that one's going to show up. Because maybe that's what we need is a good threat. Ronnie Reagan said that maybe we would all gather together against a common enemy or a threat coming from outer space. Did he know something we don't know? Even crazy Ronnie Reagan, did he know something we don't know? And this is dun dun dun. That one that's going to come get us? It's not like I'm going to really fret and stew over it because it's not like I can do anything about it. I'm just going to keep doing my thing anyway. So, bang, I say. Bang! Bang, bang. B, did you get it? Oh, way to go, B! You know what, Nansen? You're probably right. We will either have destroyed ourselves or moved along into the energy frequency because we no longer need the physicality. But, yeah. Sock, I think it is a Polish shotgun. It's a dyslexic Polish shotgun is what it is. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. In the corner pocket. What? Oh, you guys are playing games over here. Okay, never mind. Grimmy, do I have to make up another Etch-A-Sketch meme too? Because I just want to shake this bad boy and erase it and start over. I'll grab one wheel if somebody else wants to spin the other wheel and we can see what kind of craziness we can do on that Etch-A-Sketch. That would be fun. I haven't played on Etch. I actually have an Etch-A-Sketch. I'm going to have to find that. It's in a box somewhere. Put away for when the grandkids come to visit. And then the last time they came to visit, we didn't have time. So, damn it. Okay, let's see here. We will do... I'm getting text messages here. Oh, it's my crazy girls and my crazy woman tribe sending texts like crazy. I know, since they referred to Egyptian pyramids, I use that one. Y'all need to be over here on this effing site so you can see all the cool little emoticons that I'm using, because Grimmy gave me lots of cool little emoticons to play with. Okay. I'll even put this one on Fakey Book. What's that? Oh, just shake it and leave it blank? Oh, I could do that, but where's the fun in that, Grimmy? Because Etch-A-Sketchies don't have buttons, they have knobs. And I like to turn those knobs. Oh, goodness. No way. Oh, cool drawings. Okay. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey. I need to go check out the pig, don't I? See what happened this date in history. Because this is the second to the last day of August, don't you know? Whose birthday's today? Is that Frumpy? Is Frumpy today or is Frumpy tomorrow? Today, tomorrow. Somebody in the chatter's birthday is today. I remember it. I was thinking it was Frumpy, but I could be wrong, because, yeah, I am mistaken from time to time. Oh, threat assessment. I did not know that's a word. I thought it was a phrase. But apparently, that's what's involved when the RNC reads Trump's polling numbers. Ah. So. Okay. In the tasty tidbits over here on the pig. The history test. The following answers provided by 6th graders during a history test. Watch the spelling, because some of the best humor is in the misspelling. Ah, well, I'll understand that perfectly, because I spell phonetically. Well, it's my phonetics. All present and former elementary school teachers will finally feel agreement for some of the answers they've seen over the years. Ah. Apparently, ancient Egypt was inhabited by mummies, and they all wrote in hydraulics. They lived in the Sahara Desert. The climate of the Sahara is such that all the inhabitants have to live elsewhere. Moses led the Hebrew slaves to the Red Sea, where they made unleavened bread, which is bread made without any ingredients. Alrighty. Wow. That makes my mind go to moving along. Moses went up on Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai, for those of you that didn't hear my enunciation very well, to get the 10 Commandments, and he died before he ever reached Canada. Well, yeah, because Canada was a little off to the left. Just saying. Did you know that Solomon had 300 wives and 700 porcupines? Well, because with 300 wives, you need an awful lot of pricks, apparently. The Greeks were highly sculptured people, and without them, we wouldn't have history. The Greeks also had myths. A myth is a female moth. I love these kids. They're brilliant. Socrates was a famous Greek teacher who went around giving people advice, and they killed him. Socrates died from an overdose of wedlock. And after his death, his career suffered a dramatic decline. Who are these children? Who'd you say this was, Hambo? Oh my God, 6th graders. These children are brilliant. I love them. Okay, in the Olympic Games, Greeks ran races, jumped, hurled biscuits, and threw the Java. Java! Did you know that they threw you? I didn't know that. Apparently, Julius Caesar extinguished himself on the battlefield of Gaul. The Ides of March murdered him because they thought he was going to be made king, and dying, he gasped out, "Tee hee, Brutus." Okay. Joan of Arc was burnt to a stake and was canonized by Bernard Shaw. Wow, I didn't realize Bernard Shaw was around back then. Did you know that Queen Elizabeth was the Virgin Queen? As a queen, she was a success. When she exposed herself before her troops, they all shouted, "Hoorah!" which is probably why she was a virgin queen. Did you also know that it was an age of great inventions and discoveries, and Gutenberg invented removable type and the Bible? Wow, I didn't know that about Gutenberg. Also, did you know that another important invention was the circulation of blood? Sir Walter Raleigh is a historical figure because he invented cigarettes and started smoking. And Sir Francis Drake circumcised the world with a 100-foot clipper. And there was a collective heard round the world. Ooh, or at least in the chat room. Also, did you know the greatest writer of the Renaissance was William Shakespeare? He was born in the year 1564, supposedly on his birthday. What a quinky dink. He never made much money and is famous only because of his plays. He wrote tragedies, comedies, and hysterectomies, all in Islamic pentameter, and Romeo and Juliet are an example of a heroic couple. Alrighty then. Apparently writing at the same time as Shakespeare was Miguel Cervantes. He wrote Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Okay. And the next great author was John Milton. Milton wrote Paradise Lost. Then his wife died, and he wrote Paradise Regained. Oh, my goodness. These children must have real lives with parents that actually argue. Did you know that delegates from the original 13 states formed the Contented Congress? Yeah, they were contented because there was only 13. Didn't have near as many liberals bitching at them. Also, did you know that Thomas Jefferson was a virgin? And Benjamin Franklin were two singers of the Declaration of Independence. Franklin discovered electricity by rubbing two cats backward and declared a house divided against itself cannot stand. Franklin died in 1790 and is still dead. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I got to scroll down and see how many. Okay, he's only got a few, so I got time here. Okay, did you know that Abraham Lincoln became America's greatest president? Lincoln's mother died in infancy, and he was born in a log cabin which he built with his own hands. Okay. Wow, he was a real time traveler, that guy. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves by signing the Emasculation Proclamation on the night of April 14th, 1865. Then Lincoln went to the theater and got shot in his seat by one of the actors in the moving picture show. They believe the assassinator that's like any politician. They believe the assassinator was John Wilkes Booth, a supposedly insane actor. This ruined Booth's career. You think? Wow. Wow. Who taught these kids? I mean, I love this shit. This is hilarious, but wow. Did you know that Johann Bach wrote a great many musical compositions and had a large number of children? And in between, he practiced on an old spinster. Which he kept in his attic. Apparently Bach died from 1750 to the present. Okay. And he was the most famous composer in the world, and so was Handel. Handel was half German and half Italian and half English. He was very large. Apparently, he was also one of them, they're liberals that always want to have the bigger half of something. Beethoven wrote music even though he was deaf. He was so deaf. How deaf was he? He was so deaf that he wrote loud music, and he took long walks in the forest even when everyone was calling for him. Beethoven expired in 1827 and later died for this. Oh, man. You gotta love him. Wow. Okay. The 19th century was a time of great many thoughts and inventions. People stopped reproducing by hand. and started reproducing by machine. There you go, Grimmy. There's your sex bots for you. The invention of the steamboat caused a network of rivers to spring up, too. Wow, I didn't know that. And did you know that Cyrus McCormick invented McCormick Raper, which did the work of 100 men? Wow, overachiever. Louis Pasteur discovered a cure for rabbits. Charles Darwin was a naturalist who wrote The Organ of the Species, and Madame Curie discovered the radio. Sweet! Wow, those are some fun ones. There's lots more of other fun, wow, educational little tidbits here, but did you know that the 30th of August in 1979, POTUS Jimmy Jello's Spine Carter cowers in abject terror when he's attacked by a rampaging renegade rabbit during a canoe trip in Georgia? Really? Because I've seen an awful lot of POTUS's cower quite often. And do you know what rabbit? Have you never watched Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail? Those little scary monsters are pretty badass. No, it's not just a furry little rabbit. It's a scary monster. So, this date in history, the 30th of August, 1979, again, the first recorded instance of comet doing a header into the sun. Ah, well, a swan dive? I don't know. Maybe. And lastly, this date in history, the 30th of August, 1995, CNN caterwauling news nitwits inflicts its egregiously lefty, spin-doctor, donkey clan worshipping bullcrap on the information superhighway. And there you have it. What happened this date in history? Oh, there's all kind of fun stuff over here on the pig. So come on over to pigazette.com. Say hey to Hambo and Porcus and tell them Grammy sent you. And they'll go, oh shit, they hang with Grammy? Oh, good Lord. Oh, see, free enslaved? I didn't know that's why Booth shot him, because Lincoln was heckling him. Of course, he shot him in the ass, so, you know. Hans is due for a little shower. There you go. Yeah, Hansel could use a shower. It's time to kill the rabbit. Let's see. Oh. Beetle, you are the guy that, yeah, you're our weather guy in the RLM, because you call him, dude. Okay, dang. You know what? I'm out of time. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the RLM Radio.xyz site, the RLM TuneIn radio station, the RLM Internet radio station, and the RLM Spreaker channel. Thanks, y'all, for listening in this evening. I will be back Friday for the Freaker Friday edition of the Rocket Chair. But I won't be around for the weekend because I'm going to go hang out with my family. And oh, my Lord, my family has been prepping over on Fakey Book in the family fake book page. Oh, my God, those people are insane. So I'm going to have to go and buy me some Depends because I know there is no saying it depends on if I'm going to pee my pants or not, because I can pretty much guarantee there will be so much pee. Because my brothers are absolutely insane, and they are in rare form already. So, let's see. Nothing going on tomorrow. By the way, y'all need to give a listen. If you didn't listen into... let me find that link real quick. I'm going to go ahead and share it again, okay, Grimmy? that link from Solomon calling in last night, because y'all need to check this out. Solomon's pretty cool. I sometimes have a little bit of a hard time listening because my ears are getting older and they don't listen as fast as he talks sometimes. But, oopsie. Oh well. Here's that link again. So I'm going to be listening to Solomon here in just a little bit. In any case, once again, thank you all for listening and playing along. I truly do love you all. And I really, really, honestly, and for truly wish you all enough. And please keep your thoughts and prayers going for those people in Texas and Louisiana